¿Cómo estás, bitches? El Crapgamer here. What's up, everybody? Thanks for taking time out to check out one of my videos. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and give this video a thumbing and or liking, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm the Crapgamer, the king of all game-related media, the albino rhino, the most compelling motherfucker on YouTube, and you damn well know it. Also, the pony leg breaker extraordinaire. Imagine that. On to today's topic. You know, I always check out the media and the news and things like that, and as well as I like to see what people are saying. You know, even though I complain about sites like Digital Foundry and things like that, it's still always fun to check out and just, like I said, just see what's going on in the tech world, what these sites are saying, what the general media is saying, and then it's also fun to go and do videos about those. So one of the videos that I figured I would do, which was kind of funny to me, which was you know, there was this article that says, hey, Sony, don't mandate 4K native games on PlayStation 4 Neo. And I'm thinking, is this guy fucking for real? You know, why are people acting like the PlayStation 4 Neo can do native 4K gaming? Newsflash, it cannot. It can't do native 4K gaming. It might do some indie games or something like that, but there's no way in hell. Think about this. You have people like Digital Foundry and these other sites that are doubting Microsoft with an over 6 teraflop beast of a console doing native 4K gaming, but these same people are like, hey, the Neo can do it with 4.14 and that terrible Jaguar CPU and basically the same everything else, just basically overclocked for the PS4. I mean, come on, get fucking real. I mean, I'm not even a person, like I said, I've said this a million times, and this will depend on how this stuff plays out. I don't know, developers might go for, you know, I mean, these new consoles could just really be a waste at the end of the day, you know, since they're basically forced to play with all the older stuff. There's not anything going to be developed exclusively for them. The online's going to be even, it's going to be gimped on both, so even if there's an advantage, there's not going to be an advantage when it comes to online play. So will we just, I mean, it is a little bit confusing, and I do see that aspect where, you know, are you just going to pay for more resolution for these games or what? I'm not 100% sure, but I will say that it's painfully obvious that the Xbox Scorpio is going to be a lot more powerful than the PS4 Neo, and if you had to pick which one of these consoles was going to be able to do native 4K gaming, it sure as shit isn't going to be the PS4 Neo. Absolutely ridiculous that people even put the PS4 Neo in a 4K conversation. It doesn't belong there. It belongs in a 1080p conversation, not a 4K. You know, the PlayStation 4 Neo is probably what the PlayStation 4 should have been all along, and the Xbox One probably should have been, you know, I don't know, because obviously Scorpio is a huge leap and Neo is not a huge leap, but probably should have been a little bit more emphasis on the horsepower. You know, had we gotten, just think about this, had we gotten premium consoles that were able to do, let's see, 1080p 60 across the board, we probably would have been set for a good 5-6 years, in my opinion. Yeah, the 4K stuff is going to take off, but I don't see it taking off like super fast where all of a sudden the majority have it in the next couple years or anything. So that would have meant that, like I said, you could have had a 1080p 60 frames per second machine as a premium price point of $500-$600, and people would have been happy for 5 or 6 years, and everything would have been just the way that it's always been. You know, you have that cycle and people are happy with their cycle. But I do find it so funny when people are damage controlling, like, oh man, I got my 4K TV for the Neo. I'm like, why the fuck do you need a 4K TV for the Neo? You know what I mean? Like, give me a fucking break. You know, at the end of the day, I think it's absolutely ridiculous, but it is funny to see everybody kind of damage control and the media and the gamers and things like that and pretend like the Neo is going to be some kind of 4K gaming machine, which it's not. I mean, obviously, not even the Scorpio is going to play everything in 4K, so kind of idiotic to think that Neo will do anything in 4K, let alone 4K 60 frames per second the way Neo can. So let me know what you guys think. Have you guys heard some of this damage control going around? Sound off, comment, rate, subscribe, wreck that shit up. Crapgamer out.